Hello and welcome to the United Community Channel. My name is Jack and this is your watch along. It's not necessarily a City watch along. It's a Champions League watch along. As you know, the final match day of the group stage of the Champions League. What the fuck is that? Is upon us. And we are doing a live watch along for it. So you're all welcome, guys. Thanks for joining. As always, please smash a like in the video. We're going to keep you all up to date. As you can see over here, we've got all of the live results up on the screen, but we will be keeping an eye obviously on City as the main fixture tonight, because there is a high chance that, well, not a high chance, but there is a chance that maybe they get knocked out of the Champions League tonight. Some big games in it as well, guys, as you can see with the fixtures on the screen. Celtic and Aston Villa is a big one as well tonight. Obviously they've got a bit of work to do to actually get qualified as well, and an opportunity for them to get into the top 8 and qualify automatically. They are currently in 9th, so they are going to need to win against Celtic tonight. It looks like Celtic are pretty safe, pretty comfortable in the top 24. Albeit, I mean, there is a slight possibility that they don't make it, but it would mean that a lot would have to go against them, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, what else we got? Barcelona as well, guys. Barcelona, they're obviously pretty much set in stone into the top 8 as well. They're qualified. Leverkusen, Sparta Prague, Dortmund, Shakhtar. How are Dortmund doing, actually? Dortmund are in 14th position at the moment. There is a slight possibility that they make it into the top 8 and qualify automatically. Real Madrid is a big one as well. They are away to Brest, as we can see here. And it's important for Real Madrid to pick up 3 points, I think, because again, there's a slight possibility that they might not qualify. It is, highly unlikely, but in relation to getting into the top 8, again, they can do it, but a lot would have to go their way as well. So obviously we know, guys, the main one is, of course, Man City at home to Club Brugge. And, City are currently sitting in 25th place in the Europa League standings. And it does mean that if they don't win tonight, they are out. And wouldn't we all just love to see it? Hooray! So yeah, we're going to be here for the next couple of hours, guys. We're going to enjoy, the bit of a watch along, and we'll see how we get on. We'll keep everybody up to date as we go. And we'll have a little chat about Manchester United as well. Smash a like on the video if you haven't done so already. Please do hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel as well. On the road to 13,000 subscribers, so do hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel out an awful lot. I do appreciate it. But yeah, we've got a little over 10 minutes to go before kickoff. Who have we got in the chat? Mark is in. Good to see you, pal. Many bets for this evening. Oh, well done, Mark. I've got to do my bets. I completely forgot. I'm going to do one right now. So yeah, get your let me know your tips, and we'll get a little bet done here. So we will. Oh. Yeah, let me know your tips. I'm going to do a little, we'll do a little €10 accum here and see how we get on. Let me see. Champions League. Right. PSV Liverpool. I'm not going to go with that one because they have... Liverpool have left a load of players behind, haven't they? So I'm not going to go with that one. Let me see. We'll go Man City because they're 1-5. They should beat Club Brugge. Now, Girona versus Arsenal. Let's have a little look at the league table here. Because... yeah, I mean, Arsenal are in 3rd in the league table, so, they're pretty much fully qualified, aren't they? And they're playing Girona, who are, I presume, down the end. Yeah, they can't even qualify. Let's put Arsenal in there. Aston Villa, Celtic. I'm going to leave that out. You just never know with Celtic in European competitions. Barcelona, Atalanta. Again, Barcelona are already qualified. I'm going to put Real Madrid in. What else have we got? Juventus versus Benfica. Benfica need a win. Juventus, not so much. Bit too close to call. Bayern, Bratislava, it's 1-40. It's not even worth putting in. Inter Milan versus Monaco. Let's have a look at that now. Inter are in 4th, and Monaco are in 10th. Now, Monaco can push to get in. Inter look pretty safe, so I'm going to leave that one out. Borussia Dortmund. We said that already. They're playing Shakhtar Donetsk. And Shakhtar are all the way down in 27th, and they can get in. They can scrape in. Right, I want to put Dortmund in. And then we'll do one more. Atletico versus Salzburg. Let's have a look at that. Salzburg are right down the bottom. They have nothing to play for. Atletico are in 5th. Yeah, I'm going to stick Atletico in. All right, there we go. I'll show you the docket in a moment. And we'll see how we get on. But yeah, so we're going to go with Man City, Arsenal, Real Madrid, Borussia Dortmund and Atletico Madrid all to win. Set stake, €10. 4.09 to 1. And yeah, and then we should be good to go. Right, okay, happy days. Right, we're on. Love it. Right, nice one. So €55 back for a tenner bet. Not bad. Smash a like on the video, guys, if you haven't done so already. We've only got 4 likes in the live chat already. Come on, you can do better than that. Let's get that like button smashed if you don't mind. It does help the channel out an awful lot. Let's get to 10 likes before the start of the game if we can. I do appreciate it. Who else have we got in the chat? We've got Young Sauces there. Good to see you. Paul is in. He says, how funny would it be if City lost? It would be very funny, in fairness. Dylan is in as well. Paul is there. He says, if my 18-team accumulator wins, I give everyone memberships and retire. There you go. Happy days. Gavin is in. He says, how's it going, Jack? I was at the Rangers game last Thursday and met United legend Frank Stable. Brilliant, Gavin. I didn't make it over myself because of the storm. So disappointed. But yeah, hopefully we get a nice draw in the last 16 if we qualify automatically. And then, we'll see about going over to another game then as well. Mark says, I listened to the first episode of your new podcast today. Didn't get it all in. I was in work, but I'm flying to London on Friday, so I'll finish it on the plane. Appreciate it, Mark. Anyone who hasn't done so, guys, I will leave the link for it in the live chat as well. I've started a new podcast with a number of different Manchester United fans throughout the fan base. A couple of big names, it has to be said. So, if you could go and subscribe to the YouTube channel, it is now in the live chat, and I will pin it in the live chat as well. So, go listen to it. First episode of the podcast is up. So I would love if you could go and listen to it or watch it on YouTube. Give it a like. We're also on Spotify as well, guys. So if you do have Spotify, you can catch us there as well. And we're in the process of obviously getting it up on Apple Podcasts and Amazon Music and all that kind of stuff as well. We're also on Instagram. We've got a few clips up there, and clips are coming every day now. We've also got a TikTok. We've got a Twitter account, all the Trident MUFC, TRIDENT. And for anyone who doesn't know what the Trident is, it's the 3-pronged stake that the devil on the Man United crest holds up. So that's where the name comes from. So there you go. Make sure you go and subscribe to that. Link is in the live chat. Go subscribe. Happy days. So weird tuning into a City watch along, says Brian. Yeah, well, it's more of a Club Brugge watch along, to be quite honest with you, because we all want Club Brugge to win, don't we? I gotta go grab me water, guys. Give me 1 sec. Now, happy days. We're back. Let me see. We might get a little live TikTok stream up and running here as well. But first and foremost, let's get a bit of audio in my ear here. Want a bit of atmosphere. But yeah, as you can see, guys. Oh, sorry. I've really made an arse of that. Let me do that. No, there we go. Now, you can feel it. Oh, wouldn't it just be fantastic if City got knocked out tonight? I don't know why the Champions League theme song gets booed so much. Big question. Are you watching on RT or TNT? Watching on TNT. I couldn't listen to the RT commentary and all that kind of stuff. Surely tonight calls for a takeaway, says Mark. No way, Mark. No way. Do you think Pep is in danger of being sacked if City get knocked out? Nah. Nah, no way. They wouldn't sack him. They wouldn't. There'd be no reason to. You know what I mean? There would be no reason to sack him. So there wouldn't. But yeah, we'll keep you up to date, guys, as always. We'll get the timer up and running. And we will get... we'll have a little chat. We'll see how we get on. But I mean... It would be fantastic if City got knocked out. And let's hope they do. Let's hope City get knocked right out of the Champions League. You know what we're going to do? We're going to light a holy candle. And you never know. Let's light an old candle for City getting knocked out of the Champions League. Tonight's scent is cinnamon. Cinnamon. So there we go. Who have we got in the chat here? What are we saying? Can't see it happening, says keeper. You never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. Best of luck with the new podcast, says Brian. Great to see the Irish fans coming together. Yeah, looking forward to it. Look, we're after recording episode number 1, and you know we do it every Monday night in a live studio. So you know the technology is great, and you know there's an editor on board as well with one of the guys that does all of the clips for us as well, and so on and so forth. And we've already got a couple of one of the guys, Paul, is fantastic. He does he's got a lot of connections, in fairness to him, and it looks like we're already have Jay from the Stretford Paddock agreed to come on to one of the podcasts with us in a few weeks' time. So it's brilliant. Yeah, really looking forward to it. So I am. But we're up and running. Come on, Club Bruges. Found a tenner wanting to the petrol station. Only meant one thing. Give it to the bookies. Absolutely, Keith. Has to be done. Teos tonight? No Teos tonight. Good opportunity to reel it in a little bit. Watch the first episode, proper professional setup. Yeah, it is. It's called the Magic Door Studios in Balbriggan. Really, really good setup now, in fairness. It's on a farm, which is brilliant, but the actual podcast studio itself is really good, and they've got loads of space for expansion as well, so... Keith says, super idea with the podcast. Really happy for you guys. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. Make sure you go and subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow on Spotify as well. If you do listen on Spotify, a 5-star rating would be fantastic if you could. Obviously, the ratings are how the algorithm works on Spotify. So yeah, 5-star review if you can. Michael looking for a shout out. There we go, Michael. Gav, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. Who we playing? Been working. Got a live alert. No, it's not United playing. Era. It's actually City. This the Champions League is on tonight, so we said we do a little watch along and hope to see City get knocked out maybe. Now let me I can make this bigger, I think, for everybody. So if I do that, right, move it up there. I want to get all of the... Oh no, I know what I done wrong. Now, there we go. I should be able to see them all on it there now. There's Club Bruges down the left-hand side. Go on, I beg you. Oh, what a block. They still have it. They're in the box. Come on, Bruges. They deal with it easy enough. Now, there we go. We've got no goals so far, guys, as you can see on the right-hand side of the screen. But yeah, what are we saying? Let's see. Did you see Shaw back in training today? I did. Shaw's back in training. Yeah, it's there's a lot of memes going around about Luke Shaw, and the whole Kevin Nash in the WWE years ago in the wheelchair with his leg in a cast, and then he whips off the blanket and he just stands straight up, and it's Luke Shaw when hearing United have signed a new left back, he's just instantly back and available for training, So yeah, but yeah, look, it's good to have him back. Matthias Tell to United Thoughts, says Cahill. Yeah, look, I mean, talented young lad. Been looking into him today and last night, and look, talented kid, no doubt about it. Is he what we need at the moment? I don't really see the need for it, to be honest with you. Now look, are United going to go out and sell Garnacho for 60 million and get Tell for 30 million, and still have a young player? I'd rather have Garnacho, to be honest with you. I really would. But again, look, I mean, that's up to the manager. That's up to the board. And I think I just don't want to see Garnacho go. I really don't. Aston Villa 1 up already, guys, on Celtic, which is a great start. Inter are also 1 up on Monaco. Lille are 1 up on Feyenoord, and Atletico Madrid are 1 up on Salzburg, which is good for us because we've got Atletico Madrid in our bet, if I remember correctly. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Lovely stuff. Happy days. Happy days. Villa are gone 2 up against Celtic. Look at this. 2-0 up already. And I was going to leave that out of the bet. Here's Bruges down the right-hand side, across into the box, into the keeper's hands. Yeah, Celtic are after making a flying start in that game against Celtic. 2 up after 5 minutes. Morgan Rogers with the first. There's no name on the second one as of yet. I'm sure we're probably waiting on a VAR check or something. But what a start by Villa. Mark says that's where I'm from, where the studio is. Happy days, Mark. Some spin up every Monday. Yeah, it's about an hour and a half up about an hour and a half each way. Look, I don't mind it. We don't record till the night, so when my missus comes home from work, I set off little podcast in the car on the way up, and I was back around midnight on Monday. So look, I mean, I'm happy to do it every Monday. I mean, it's exciting. So yeah, got to work hard. Riley is in. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Amy is in as well. Can you show the match so we can see it? I can't, Amy. Copyright. I would be banned from YouTube immediately. But yeah, Aston Villa 2 up. I think it's Morgan Rogers with both goals, which is, yeah, it is. Morgan Rogers with 2 goals in 5 minutes. Unreal start for Aston Villa. Any other goals there? Inter still 1 up. Lille as well. Atletico Madrid. Yeah, that's it so far. See, you have a corner. Outswinger. Gavin says, would you take Grimaldo at United? Grimaldo. Grimaldo. Let me check this guy out because... Alejandro Grimaldo. Let's have a look at his stats. Here. $29. No, I wouldn't take him. Straight away, I wouldn't take him. No, 29 years of age, left back. No thanks. Yeah, no. I'm already not taking him. No way. Too old. Sorry. Dottie says, I hear Shaw broke a toenail in training, out for the season. Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. What results would mean City get knocked out? Well, City need to win, pretty much. I mean, they go into the game today outside of the knockout stage area, so they're in. Let me see, where are they at the moment? They are currently in 25th. Yes, so they would miss out currently. They need to win. They need to win. They need to win. So the pressure is all on City. It's all on City, you know. John Duran is off to Saudi for 77 million. What a waste. It's such a waste, isn't it? But it's the power that Saudi have now. You're getting players in the middle of their career just packing it in and going, right, I'm off for a bag load of cash. You know, it's a shame. It's a shame. Nova, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Any other goes? PSG are 1 up, guys, on Stuttgart. What else have we got? Any other goals there? Bayern are gone 1 up on Slovan, whoever they are. Have I got Bayern in my bet? No, I don't. Real Madrid still 0-0. Dortmund still 0-0. Atletico 1 up. Arsenal 0-0. Can't blame them, to be honest, especially the ones that get the big contract at a major club. Yeah, I mean, You see that new contract Ronaldo signed. I think it means he's nearly like a part owner of Al Hilal. But he's on like it's like 188 million contract for 2 years. He's on something like half a million a day or something. It's fucking crazy. So it is. It's absolutely crazy. Jack, in all positions, who should we sign? Pick one player for each position that United should sign, but it probably would never happen. All right, okay, Gavin. Let's have a look. Who would you sign in goal? Let's have a look at it here. I mean, when you're looking at goalkeepers, I think the one that stands out more than any for me would be Diogo Costa. Given his age, plays with Porto, yeah, I'd probably go with him, to be honest with you. In terms of wing backs, well, we're getting the best left wing back in the world, really, in Dargu, aren't we? So I'll stick with him. Right wing back, I think you've got to look at the chap from Leverkusen, Frimpong. He just fits that position so good, doesn't he? Centre backs. Yeah, left it short. Centre backs. See, it's, to be honest with you, centre back is the one area that we do have some good depth in. If we're being realistic, we're probably not going to strengthen that in the next. Maybe we're looking at a left centre back. Are we going to move for Brantwaite again, or the guy from Sporting? Can't remember his name now. Midfield. I love Ugarte. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's hard. I'd have to give it some thought. I really would. I'd have to sit down and give it some thought and do some, but the one thing I would say is that whoever the manager and the hierarchy at Manchester United decide on, whoever we decide on, I'm all on board. I'm all on board. Let's just jump on, and come along for the ride, because I think we have been quite good in the transfer market already under the new ownership, Ineos. Obviously the only question mark around a signing so far would be Joshua Zirkzee, and outside of that, De Ligt has been a great signing, Mazraoui's been a great signing, Yoro's been a great signing, and Ugarte has been a great signing. And obviously, look, Dorgu is going to have to prove himself. Of course he is. He's a young kid. He's 20, 21 years of age. However, I think the finance and the money we got him for, £24 million, really, really good deal. £24 million in 2025 is nothing. It's absolutely nothing, in fairness. So, yeah, I think it's really good business. So whoever they decide to go for in the future, they've earned the so far anyway. They've earned the trust of me anyway, at least. Any other scores? What have we got? Anything else that stands out there? Feyenoord have equalised against Lille. Atletico Madrid are gone 2-up. Lovely. Got that in my bet. Happy days. So as it stands, the top 8 are Liverpool, Barcelona, Arsenal, Inter, Atletico Madrid, AC Milan, Atalanta, Bayer Leverkusen. Villa, even with winning 2-0, they're outside the top 8. So they're outside it on goal difference only. So they need a couple more. Oh, City are one up. Oh, he's offside. Gundogan is offside. Oh, ha ha! Oh, lousy. I feel so bad for him. Poor City. Oh. Dublin LFC. Oh, here we go. 23 million for a player nobody has heard of. I mean, sometimes stupidity is just so prevalent. It's not even funny. Had you ever heard of Andy Robertson before you signed him? Probably not. You know what I mean? There's plenty of players that come into teams that nobody has ever heard of before, and they completely just tear it asunder. You know, so yeah, you're talking absolute Liverpool nonsense as usual. But anyway, I wouldn't expect that more. But yeah, City have a goal disallowed, guys. Gundogan offside. He was offside, in fairness. Aidan Hayden too, as well, says Brian. Yeah, signed. We got to hear we go from Fabrizio the other day. Another young. He's a left-footed centre back as well, by the way, and he's 18 years of age. And by all accounts, you know, United are not really bringing him in similar to Cheetah Obi Martin, where 2 or 3 years before probably he's ready. That this guy, looks like he could be fast-tracked to, not being a starter by any means, but being on the bench, being a squad player. Looks good, looks big, looks strong, and all of the scout reports that I read on him. Speak glowingly about him, to be honest with you. Andy Robertson was 8 million. Yeah, but that's not my point. My point was, I guarantee you had never heard of him before. If you're telling me that a 21-year-old who's been quite sought after, in fairness, so, saying that nobody's heard of him is not true. You obviously never heard of him because you're not been linked with him. But he's been linked with a number of clubs in Italy. He's obviously been linked with the biggest club in the world, Man United, and £24 million for somebody who could potentially play left back for you for the next 5 to 10 years. It's good. It's good business. Now, it's only good business if he turns out to do well. So, I'm not saying it is going to be good business. I think potentially it is, but the usual nonsense coming out from opposition fans coming in going, ha ha, stay of him. Yeah, shit. No one ever heard of him. Yeah, stay, yeah. It's just, you're making a fool of yourself more than anyone else. Gavin's 11 would be Costa, left wing back Nuno Mendes, right wing back Frimpong, centre backs Inacio, Antonio Silva, and Mateus Cunha as Cam, Ugarte Menu as CDMs, Ahmad Jokeres. Yeah, that would be a decent team, wouldn't it? No one ever heard of a certain CR7 before we signed him, says Brian. There you go. I mean, there's hundreds of these cases. You know what I mean? Hundreds of these cases. Considering we paid 70 million for a young striker in Highland just 2 years ago, 24 million is a steal. Yeah, I mean, the one thing I would say about that is Highland even was signed under previous ownership and under previous management. So, he's not working out at the moment by the looks of things. And, you can't really lay that blame at Ineos's feet either. So, anyway. Dortmund are 1 up. Lovely. We have them in the bet. Let's see. Benfica got 1 up on Juve. I didn't put them in, I don't think. Real Madrid still 0-0. So my cash out at the moment is €11.85. Obviously with a tenner. Vieira, Henri says, Jay, yeah, I mean, Vieira, nobody knew any of them French players. Vieira, the only one who knew them French players was Arsene Wenger. Vieira, Henri, Manuel Petit, Nicolas Anelka. Nobody knew who Nicolas Anelka was before Arsenal signed him. You know what I mean? These types of players. There's hundreds of them. You know, really, really, there is. I mean, no one knew of Van Nistelrooy before we signed him either. We knew of him the year before because we were linked with him and he'd done his cruise shit. But nobody knew who he was. You know? Any score Kilkenny versus Wexford, do you know? I'm not 100% sure, Jay. I'll actually send a text message now and find out. So I will. I'll keep you updated, Jay. I sent a text message to someone who I think might be at it. I'll see it around the break here. Yeah, I'm having a look on Twitter as well, but I can't find that. I'll keep you updated though, Jay. But yeah, City are putting the pressure on here. In fairness. Bologna won up on Sporting. Gee, Sporting have really dropped off, haven't they, since Amram left? They really have. They are barely in the top 24. They're in 23rd at the moment. If City score, if City score, they'll leapfrog them. PSG 2-0 up. Inter 2-0 up. Monaco down to 10 men. Dynamo Zagreb are 1-0 up on AC Milan. Yeah. Here's De Bruyne. Oh, blaze it over the bar. But yeah, so Yeah, in relation to Matthias Tell, obviously David Ornstein reported on it a few hours ago. He said Manchester United are interested in signing Matthias Tell if Bayern Munich sanction a loan departure before deadline. Man United not progressing a move yet, as they are prioritising exits, and contact has been made with the 19-year-old's camp rather than Bayern Munich. But temporary switch carries appeal. So United's interest in Matthias Tell is substantial, 100% it is. However, there are a number of teams as well that are interested in him. Number of people asking me over the last day or two as well about Evan Ferguson, and obviously it was reported that Brighton are prepared to allow him to depart permanently in this transfer window. But to be honest with you, I mean, I don't see the appeal with Evan Ferguson, to be honest with you. He had one really good season, hasn't been scoring goals since, and has had a lot of injuries, so I'd be skipping that one. Can't see these comments you're describing on the screen. Am I blocked? Well, I can see yours, so I don't know, unless one of the moderators did, I'm not sure. I can see your comments anyway. A nothing argument. Robertson played for Hull in the Prem and Scotland international. Come on now. Yeah, but this lad is a Danish international and he plays in the Serie A. You know what I mean? You still are yet to admit the fact that it actually is probably, even less of an argument now, because the fact that Hull were playing in the Premier, as you stated there, and you still didn't know who Andy Robertson was. So, you know what I mean? You've just lost the argument, lad. You know what I mean? Just, admit it. Who noticed the performance of Fernandez? 6 mil steal from United with a buyback option. Yeah, I mean, against Barcelona, I seen him, and he was all right. I mean, he done okay. You know what I mean? Barcelona are nothing spectacular. I think he was involved in giving away one of the penalties, was he? It's very easy to say, oh, buy that lad back. He couldn't get into the team when, Luke Shaw was fit and flying and Malacia was the backup. He couldn't get in the team. So, is he the option to come back and be our first fucking choice left back for the next 5 to 10 years? Probably not. You know what I mean? So we do have to be realistic about this as well. United know that they can go and buy this guy back if they want, Alvaro Fernandez. I think he calls him, it's Alvaro Carreras now. But United have so much information on him because he used to play with the club. So if they don't deem that to be, within their best interest, with the amount of info they have and the fact that they can get him cheaper than Dorgu, then why would they do it? You know what I mean? Dorgu is obviously the better option, because, United can get Fernandez for half the price, but still decided to pay double for somebody else, So, what's with the bad language? Classy. I don't believe there was any bad language, Sky Blue, but if you don't like it, you can fuck off. That's a very soft free out. So it is a very soft free. Bruges get away with one there. What do we got over on YouTube? Jack is in. Good to see you, Jack. He says it's 1-0 to Liverpool. Let's have a look. All of them are up on the screen. Let me just fix it like that. There we go. So what have we got here score-wise? Dortmund 1 up. Villa 2 up. Barca still 0-0. Leverkusen, Sparta Prague 0-0. Bayern 1 up. Dynamo Zagreb 1 up on Milan. Girona are 1 up on Arsenal. Absolute pigeons by Arsenal. They really are. Yeah, it's going to keep them in the top 8 regardless. But, well, unless... probably not. Inter 2 up on Monaco. Juventus 1-0 down to Benfica. Lille Feyenoord 1-1. City obviously 0-0. Liverpool 1 up against PSV. Atletico 2 up against Salzburg. 0-0 Sturm Graz versus Leipzig. Sporting losing 1-0 to Bologna. Real Madrid and Brest 0-0. PSG 2 up in Stuttgart. And Young Boys and Crvena Zvezda 0-0. There we go. Very classy. Bad language is a sign of poor vocabulary. Well, I don't really care, to be honest with you. Welcome to the real world. If you don't like it, just, crawl under your bed and, put earmuffs over your ears. Come on, Bruges, says Walsh. How's Arsenal doing? They're 1 down. Up the Arsenal. Oh, God. Opinions on the Liverpool game, says Mason. I haven't been watching it, Mason, to be honest with you. We're watching the City game here. Again, I mean, City are a third of the way through this game, and they need to win. If they don't win, they are not going to qualify. So, yeah, all to play for City. Arsenal are letting me down in me bet. Dopes. Oh, Real Madrid are gone 1 up. So that's... Everybody is up, bar Arsenal losing and City drawn. So, yeah. See, you're struggling, lads. They're struggling. They've got all of the ball and they've got, Bruges pinned back for large parts, but they're not really creating an awful lot, to be honest with you. There's Foden now, cross. Yeah, again, I mean, last ball, final ball is letting them down a little bit. Bruges can break up the left-hand side here. Bruges are tired, though, you can see. I mean, even in their attack. Dara's in. Good to see you, Dara. Thanks for joining us, man. Jay, I don't know if you're still listening, but Kilkenny are gone 1 up on Wexford in the Leinster final. Conan, hey bro, nice channel, appreciate it, man. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the follow button, guys, if you haven't done so already. But yeah, see, you're struggling here. Delighted to see. Great to see you up over it. We got any other goals here? Aren't that standing out to me here? PSV have equalised against Liverpool. Doesn't really mean an awful lot for Liverpool, but yeah, PSV have equalised. Yeah, it's a dead rubber, that game, regardless. But let's see. Anything else that stands out? Arsenal still 1 down. Yeah, that's about it so far. Oh, Bruges. Oh. Jeez, great block there. Bruges on the counter. They still have it now on the right-hand side. Get that ball in the box. Put it in the mixer. Oh, the defender's going for a strike and he fucking balloons it wide. But do you like that? Yeah, go away, will you, you idiot. Do you like Dags? Do you like, make up your own jokes, no? Jesse connected well with it. Kanji got it right in the chin, I think. Celtic got one back against Villa, says Benny Boy. They certainly have. Yeah, that's correct. And Barcelona are one down against Atalanta as well. I don't have them in my bet, thankfully. And that's why, because I didn't think they were... How does that leave Barcelona? I think they're pretty safe. Yeah, they are. They're second in the group, sure. Sorry. Kilkenny and Wexford has gone to 1-1. Wexford will pull one back pretty much straight away for anyone who's following the Oscar Trainer. Leinster final is on tonight. I'd be down at only. The missus has to bring her car to the NCT at 9 o'clock, so got to stay put. Penalty to Arsenal, says Benny Boy. Yeah, Arsenal have a penalty. Looks like they're after scoring it as well. Goal to Arsenal. Yeah, goal to Arsenal. 1-1. Helps my bet out. So, yeah, I need Arsenal to score. And I need City to score. So, a tenner bet for those who are only recently joining. Yeah, have Man City, Arsenal, Real Madrid, Borussia Dortmund and Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid is an early payout. They're gone 2 up. So that's an early payout. Tenner will get me back 55. The cash out was €13 at the moment, but got a long way to go. Watching you squirm is hilarious. Markio, maybe you were blocked. You're an idiot. Just relax now, alright? Relax. Or you will get blocked, regardless of whether you were here from the start or not. Wexford are gone 2-1 up on Kilkenny. Quick turnaround in the Oscar Trainer. Don't know who scored. I know Lee Costello got the first one for Kilkenny, but I don't know who scored after that. Ben. Let's see. Who scored for Arsenal, says Barry. I'll find that out for you right now. Barry boy. Jorginho with the penalty. Come on, Club Brugge. Countering up the left-hand side here. Oh, slip him. Oh, spaghetti bolognese. It was repeating on me. Celtic 2-2 against Villa. Oh, Celtic have equalised. Villa's lightning start has evaporated. What does that mean for the table? It means Villa are currently sitting in 13th. So they will not get into the top 8 as it stands. They really need to take the lead there again, Villa, to get back into the top 8. So Villa are out of the automatic qualification as it stands. Liverpool are gone 2-1 up against PSV as well. Anything else that stands out? AC Milan are down to 10 men with a goal and are a goal behind as well. So I think AC Milan are pretty safe though, are they? Yeah, they're in 12th. Although I'm saying that, like, they'll be really disappointed with that now, because they would have been expected to get into the top 8 if they won tonight. You know, if they were leading at the moment, they would already be in the top 8. So that'll be disappointing for them. They're down to 10 men now as well. So it doesn't look like they're going to get automatic qualification unless Dynamo Zagreb or Kia, who is it? Dynamo Zagreb? Unless they absolutely crumble. But yeah, Celtic move up to 18th in the table now that they've equalised against Villa as well. England will never get top 5 entries to the UEFA Champions League, says Danikin. I hope they don't, to be honest with you. I think if the top 5 get Champions League, it just dilutes the Premier League, to be honest with you. I think it does. I think that top 4 race, if it's the top 5 race, it's not the same. It's just not the same, you know. Arsenal are gone 2-1 up. 2-1 up, Arsenal. Moves them up into 3rd. Oh, they're in 3rd anyway, sorry. Oh no, yeah, it does. Moves them up into 3rd. And it also means that my bet is looking a little bit nicer. So I think we're just waiting on City to score. Everything else is leading, and I've got a cash out. Here we go now. Sticker twist. I've got cash out at €22.15. Oh, wait, here's Club Brugge down the left. Oh, into the middle strike. It's 1-0 to Bruges. Oh, City, you're going out in Champions League, lads. City are 1 down. Man City are absolutely shitting the bed here. Oh, you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. My bet is in ribbons with City, but look, who cares? City are going out in the Champions League. City are in dire straits here. It's been all City the first half. But I have to say, every time Bruges have soaked up all the pressure, and when they've countered, they've looked dangerous, especially up that left-hand side. They break up through the middle, and the ball is eventually worked out to the left. Oh, lovely little drop of the shoulder. Leaves fucking Guardiola for a bag of chips. And he just squares it to the edge of the box. A little step over, and your man is coming in behind and absolutely buries it. It's 1-0. Go on to Bruges. Go on to Bruges. What a time to be alive. Kadukasa, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated. City. City. Now, my cash out is still €14. Dortmund are gone 2 up. That's an early payout. That's good. Ah, City. City need 2 goals or they're out of the Champions League. Half time. Right on the stroke of half time. Absolutely fantastic. Let's have a look at the stats here. City are just a bunch of fucking... Anyway, stats. City have had 70% of the possession, no shots on target. Bruges have had 2 shots on target. City have had 2 corners. City have had 4 block shots, 2 shots off target. Deadly. What a finish it was. Great finish, Brian. Imagine if we had a player that could do that. I know. They were 14-1 to beat City. Jesus. Pep never should have signed that contract extension. I know, it's looking like a foolish idea now. This is turning into quite the enjoyable hate watch. We won't say hate. I don't hate anybody. Dislike along. Dislike along. Yeah. I have up on my 18 team accumulator and some not even half time. Can't retire yet. No. A proper United reaction that was. Well, sure, look, I mean, Fraudiola is off, says Benny Boy. So, yeah. Happy days. Dislike-a-thon. Yeah. United Supporters TV says, by the way, Jack, where did Maitland disappear? I haven't seen him in ages. He was on a few streams ago, I think, maybe. I don't know. I'll leave all of that up to the admins in the chat. They have the authority to ban or block anybody in the live chat, so yeah. Congrats on the new podcast, says Sean. Appreciate it, Sean. Thanks a mil, lad. Appreciate it, lad. Good to see ya. Yeah, for anyone who wants to check it out, guys, the Trident, it's called, Manchester United podcast. Myself, Paul from the Cult of Cantona. We've got actor-comedian Joe McGuckin. And then we've got viral sensation Nasty 2K, the 4 of us. So, yeah, go check it out. If you're watching on YouTube, the link to the YouTube channel is pinned in the live chat. You can search us on Spotify as well. So Spotify, the episode 1 is already up on Spotify and YouTube. And, you know, we've got clips on our Instagram page, on our TikTok page. Go check it out as well. Appreciate it, guys. But yeah, good to see you, Sean. Appreciate it, lad. I can't wait for the Man City fans' reaction after the game, says Adam. It's going to be great. Benny says, yeah, I watched the first episode last night. When is the next one coming out? They'll be out every Tuesday, Benny. So we record on Monday evenings, and they'll be out then on Tuesday mornings, with all going to plan. So yeah. So basically our thought process is obviously, you know, the United games every weekend. We'll do a reaction to them games. We'll kind of preview the upcoming games, and then yeah, we just talk about, you know, some United stuff in general then as well. So yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching and listening. How's the bet going? Says Noel. So City are destroying it. So I have Atletico Madrid. That's an early payout. They're 3 up. Borussia Dortmund is an early payout. They're 2 up. Real Madrid are 1 up. Arsenal are 2-1 up on Girona, and City are 1 down. So City are the only team letting me down in the bet. I've got a tenner on it. I've got a cash out of €15 at the moment. Do I cash out or do I leave it? Let me know. Are you live on YouTube, says Jay? Yeah. We're live on YouTube, Jay. Link on the homepage. Come on over. We're live over on YouTube. Come on and get involved. Anyone else on TikTok, guys, get over to YouTube, live over there. We've got all of the live scores on the screen, so you can keep up to date with whatever your team is. We've got it right there. So, yeah, come on over to YouTube. Link is on the homepage, like I said. Ruben is in and he says, yurt. So there we go, yurt. Have Juve and City let me down for 800? Now, is that an 18-team bet, or is it just a lot of money on maybe a 6-team? I was looking at Juve, all right, but I decided not to put him in because Benfica are still looking for, is it automatic qualification they're going for? Potentially. I try to leave as many of them out as possible. It's a great finish. Great finish out of him. The little drop of the shoulder on Gvardiol was... I don't think it was Gvardiol. Who was it? Whoever it was. I'm not sure who it was. But the ball is coming to him and he hits it on the half volley. It's a brilliant finish. Great. Gets great power behind it. 13-team accumulator, €4. There we go. There we go. Maitland is in. Gavin says, give this man a like and a sub because he's a legend. There you go. Appreciate it, Gavin. You're the legend, Gavin. You're the legend. See your cheeks, says Ruben. So far they are, yeah, which is great to see. Absolutely great to see. Liverpool 3-2 down, someone says. It's kind of a dead rubber though, isn't it? Which is a shame. But yeah, what have we got? Half-time all round, is it? Yeah, half-time all round, guys. Villa Celtic 2-2. As you these are all on the screen on YouTube, guys. As you can see, Barcelona Atalanta 0-0. I think Atalanta went 1-0 up there. They must have had that goal ruled out. Leverkusen are 1 up on Sparta Prague. Dortmund 2 up on Shakhtar. Bayern 1 up on Slovan, whoever they are. Disappointing for Milan. Milan down by a goal and down a man as well, down to 10 men. Arsenal 2 up on Girona. Inter 2 up on Monaco. They're down to 10 men as well, Monaco. Juve 1 down to Benfica. Lille 2 up on Feyenoord. City 1 down to Bruges. Liverpool 3-2 down to PSV. It's a good turnaround by PSV, although I do believe Liverpool have a lot of heavy hitters missing. Atletico 3 up on Salzburg. Sturm Graz are 1 up on Leipzig. Sporting 1 down to Bologna. Brest 1 down to Real Madrid. Stuttgart 3 down to PSV. And Young Boys and Crvena Zvezda 0-0. Now, I just seen something there from David Ornstein. Oh no, it wasn't Ornstein, was it? No, sorry. Fabrizio Romano has an update on Matthias Tell. Also, permanent move being assessed. Chelsea remain in talks since the beginning of January, pushing for a permanent transfer. Tottenham also keen on Tell based on fee requested. Man United have called to ask for loan conditions. So there we go. A lot of people looking at Tell. Reports coming out of Turkey suggesting Galatasaray are close to agreeing a deal to sign Marcus Rashford on loan until the end of the season. They are prepared to pay his full wages. No, they're not. What a load of absolute tripe. I'd be shocked. Now, that's coming out from Photomac, which is a pretty reputable outlet in Turkey. You know, nearly 1 million followers, but I'd be shocked if that was true. Absolutely shocked. Are you doing a watch along for United tomorrow? Says Luke. I certainly am, Luke. We will be live tomorrow night. 100%. 100%. Is your internet down from the storm? Not mine anyway. Mate says uncle passed away. Sorry for your loss, man. Sorry for your loss. Noel says John Duran is leaving Villa for 77 million plus add-ons, 5-year contract. Crazy. Crazy. Anna says, what's your thoughts on the Tell situation? I think he's a good player. I wouldn't mind seeing him come to Manchester United. I would not be saying I want, Garnacho out and him in. You know what I mean? I just wouldn't. I think that would be I think it would be not a foolish move, but I think, would you get rid of an academy graduate just to bring in another 19-year-old because you're trying to make a few bob? I wouldn't be up for that. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion, though. But let me know what you think. Have you seen any of the Villa game? I haven't, Mike. We've been watching the City game here, which is entertaining in itself, considering I'm a United fan. So, yeah, happy days. But I'd say the Villa game would have probably been a better one to watch, considering there's been 4 goals in it. Would you loan Rasmus out for the rest of the season? No. I don't know what good that would do United. You know what I mean? I think him staying is probably the most beneficial thing, because, like, if you're talking about what does Rasmus Højlund need now? He needs to not be relied on so heavily. We need a striker. So if you get a striker in, an experienced, established striker, it'd be great for Rasmus Højlund to be maybe second choice and, be learning on the training ground week in, week out with not as much pressure on him. Oh, Pep has the scratches on the head again. Oh, Pep is stressed as fuck, so he is. Pep has the big stretch, as you can see by the thumbnail on our video from a few weeks ago. Pep is at it again, but he's tearing the head off himself. Second half, coming up. Who United playing tonight? Absolutely nobody. We're in the Europa League. But any excuse to tune in and laugh at Man City. You know what I mean? Any excuse. Big half for City, lads. Big half coming up here for City. If they don't turn this around, there's gonna be hell to pay. But anyway. Come on, Bologna. Anyone know what you use a smart plug for? Here she's on. Oh, bud. Yeah. What are these used for again?
So you can plug it in so that you can have, like, turn on your light from.
How? Is it hook up to the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I don't know. It's to do with Alexa. I have no idea.
I can't like you know you're getting old when you get a fucking smart plug for Christmas as one of your Christmas presents.
It came with the Alexa thing that I bought. You said you wanted something techie.
Yeah, I was thought like something to do with this maybe.
I don't.
Not Alexa, what's the weather out? City! Oh! Johnny Stones with a miss from 3 yards out. Oh, boys. Oh, he had a head like a 50 pence piece there, so he did. Watch this. Up. Oh, the goal at his mercy. All he had to do was head it down into the ground. Keeper's beating all ends up. He hits it wide at a far post. Still 1-0 to Bruges. Come on. Do. La la la. So as it stands, the top 8: Liverpool, Barcelona, Arsenal, Inter, Atletico, Bayern, Lille, and Atalanta. And yeah, there we go. Who bid for Duran? He's going to Saudi. 77 million plus 5 in add-ons on a 5-year contract. It's done and dusted. He's there. He's having his medical at the moment, I think. So yeah, he is gone on. Chip to the back post, header back across the box. Yeah, it's good defending by Bruges, in fairness. What's going on here? The baby monitor is blank, lads. Just give me 1 second. 1 second, I'll be back. Evening, Jack. Let's all laugh at City, says Jared. Let's all laugh at City. For now, while we can anyway. Pog back to United, says Andrew. Not a chance. Not a chance. No way. No, thank you. But yeah, City putting all the pressure on. Again, I mean, end product. Great watching the big important teams in the elite competition. What, City, who are about to get eliminated? Go away, will ya? Butsy, you fucking... Bruges on the break again here. Oh, he just leaves it behind him. Now can City counter the counter? Again, as usual, the Etihad is like a library. Foden, I might. As usual. As usual. Hope the family as well. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Duran is on the bench, says Noel. Is he? Okay, well, someone said... maybe I read it there a minute ago that medical is booked, maybe, or something. I just seen Duran medical, so... It's a strange one, though. It really is. Strange one. Great run by Kovacic. Goes for the strike. 1-1. Yeah, 1-1. Great run by Kovacic. Up the middle of the pitch. Nobody closes him down. And he scores. It's 1-1. City are back in this game. And yeah, it was always coming, wasn't it? As much as we can laugh and all of that. But what does it mean for the league table? I don't think it's updated just yet. But City are back level. It's a great run. Kovacic all the way from the half line. Nobody closes him down. And it's a lovely finish, in fairness to him. He runs straight through the heart of the team. But they need another one. They need another one to qualify. They're currently sitting in 26th. I mean, if they score again... It will only put them up to 24th. They will get it by the skin of their teeth. Who are Stuttgart playing? FSB Stuttgart. Oh, yeah, they're 3 down to PSG. I was going to say, if Stuttgart could somehow win that game, it doesn't matter what the result in the City game would be. Stuttgart would stay ahead of them. That's mad. Now, what's the cash out on me bet here, right? So, City are drawn. Arsenal 2-1 up. Real Madrid 1 up. Borussia Dortmund and Atletico Madrid are both early cash outs. Have a cash out of €23 for, obviously, from a tenner. But the total return is 55. Cash out or stay? Let me know in the chat. Cash out or stay? Oh! Oh! Bruges! Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. The offside flag went up. That's such a load of shit, man. Oh, he was a mile on. Pep is just a knob, ain't he? Now, just need Real Madrid to get another one, Arsenal to get another one, and then Yeah, they'd be early cash outs. Oh, strike! Yeah, Bruges are not backing down here. God, Bruges. I don't mind me bet being messed up as long as you keep City out of the knockout stage of the Champions League. Yup, over it. Nunez got very lucky there with that second challenge. Very lucky. Right, let's have a look at the scores here. Let's see how we're getting on. Villa Celtic still 2-2. So that means that Villa are still in 13th. If they could get a winner in that game, they would jump into the automatic qualification spots. Barcelona got 1 up on Atalanta. That's a dead rubber. And actually, it does mean that Barcelona go top of the Champions League table. So yeah, for all the Liverpool fans asking who's top, yeah, it ain't G, you fucking idiots. Leverkusen 1 up on Sparta Prague. Dortmund 2-1. Bayern 1 up. Dynamo Zagreb are still 1 up on Milan. That's a disappointing one for AC Milan because they would hope to go into automatic qualification if they were to win that game. But at the moment they're sitting in 11th. Arsenal 2-1 up on Girona. Inter 2 up on Monaco. Juventus still trailing 1-0 to Benfica. Lille 2-1 up on Feyenoord. 1-1 in this game that we're watching. PSV 3, Liverpool 2. Atletico Madrid 3 up on Salzburg. Sturm Graz 1 up on Leipzig. Sporting 1 goal behind still to Bologna. Brest have equalised against Real Madrid. That's just come in. Brest have equalised against Real Madrid. Oh yeah, that throws a terrible spanner in the works of my bet, which is a bit annoying. So as it stands, my bet, I need Real Madrid to score and I need Man City to score. But yeah, I think it's being checked as it stands. VAR in progress. City now with a corner. And the goal against Real Madrid has been ruled out. Offside. So yeah, Real Madrid are still 1 up. Which is good for Jack's bet. Who's your dark horse for the Champions League? Do you know what? I would like to see Bayern Munich win it, just to see Harry Kane lift it. I like Harry Kane. I've got time for him. And you know, that whole kind of curse in the hoodoo of Kane not winning any trophy or anything. Club Brugge! Oh, Jesus, just wide at the far post. Solace. Every time Bruges go forward, they look like they're going to score. Jack, would you ever bring back Football Manager in the future, says Jared? I don't really have the time, man, to be honest with you. I love playing Football Manager. I just don't have the time to play it. I really don't. Like, I'm talking, to play Football Manager, you need to be streaming for 3 hours. You really do. And I can't, you know, I can't. I've got a young family, you know what I mean? And now, obviously, with this new podcast that we've started, you know, which takes up Mondays, I just haven't got the time. It is something I would love to do. If I was ever doing this full time as a full-time job, if the revenue got to a certain stage, you know, which you know, it's you know, it's nowhere near. If that ever happened, then I would definitely do a Football Manager stream. But yeah, I've only got, like, I'm busy every night until 8 o'clock putting the kids to bed, you know, and then I tend to sometimes do a live, you know, most as many nights as I can at 9, maybe a transfer or a Man United news show. Obviously, haven't done too many of them as of late because United are playing so many games, and then we do watch-alongs midweek and watch-alongs on the weekend. So I need to give my wife some attention as well. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, if it was a full-time job, I would 100% be playing Football Manager every single day and streaming it. You know. But yeah, don't have the time, unfortunately. Jagtag is spot on. He says Football Manager equals you're getting divorced. That's, you couldn't be truer. Oh, see, you're in. Oh, 2-1. Own goal. See, you're 2-1 up. Fuckers. Feel sorry. 20-year-old Ecuadorian defender just puts the ball in his own net. He had to go for it, really. He really did. The cross comes along the 6-yard box. He has to go for a clearance. And he puts it into his own goal. And as it stands... It's saying Man City are in 25th at the moment. I don't know if that's right. What's me cash out, lads? What's the cash out? Oh, the cash out was 40 quid, boys. 40 quid. I think I'll take that. You know that? Like... Yeah, I think I'll take that. 40 quid. Like, I need Arsenal to hold on against Girona, and that's a dead rubber for them. And City here, yeah, I'm cashing out. I'm after quadrupling my tenner. Yeah. Yeah, and Club Brugge still look dangerous. You know what I mean? That's an easy cash out. In fairness, that is an easy cash out. Probably a catch-22. You need to start full-time to get the revenue up. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot slower. I mean, look, I'm quite open with it. It's about from YouTube. YouTube is the only thing that you make money from. You know what I mean? Now, there are GIFs and stuff that, you know, you get on TikTok, but it's very, very small. I would say a couple of £100 a month at the most is what YouTube makes, you know. And that's it. You know what I mean? And the majority of that is from members, you know. So yeah. So yeah, I've cashed my bet out, lads. I've cashed it out. So I have. Any chance of a lend of a couple of £100? If I had it, Finn, I'd give it to you by. Come on. Now that me bet is... I've cashed me bet out. Come on, Bruges, even more. Even though I wouldn't have cared if this was the only one that let my bet down, but... Yeah. 3-2 Villa, says Noel. Which will, by the looks of things, move them into the automatic qualification spot, which is a brilliant achievement from Villa, you've got to say. This is such a scrappy game. This is. I mean, this could go either way. City are still pushing for the third and put it to bed, and they could obviously take the foot off the pedal. They're in 22nd at the moment. Dynamo Zagreb have taken the lead against Milan again. Sorry, Milan equalised. And it means Dynamo Zagreb just creep into the 24th spot, and it pushes Sporting Lisbon out into 25th. Sporting need to equalise. Sporting need to equalise against Bologna to get back up into the qualifying phase. Yeah, Villa are up into 7th. Niall, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. The more I think about this new league phase, is better, says Jared. Look, it has its pros and cons, to be honest with you. I think the downside to it is that, you're seeing teams like, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, AC Milan, PSG, Juventus, Man City, not really take it serious, and they're still going into the knockout phase. You know what I mean? I think the margin for error has increased. You know what I mean? And you can make more mistakes, and you can lose more games and drop more points and still qualify, albeit you do have to play an extra round. I think with the old phase, you finish in the top 2, or that's it. Tough shit, you're gone. You know what I mean? It does throw up the odd game like Liverpool, Real Madrid in the group phase and stuff like that, but yeah, it has its pros and cons. Oh, roof of the net for Man City. Oh. Jack, who's top of Liverpool losing? Currently, it's Barcelona. Barcelona are top on goal difference. Barcelona, Liverpool, Arsenal, Inter, Atletico, Bayern and Villa and Lille make up the top 8. Come on, Bruges. Get an equaliser here. Do us all a favour. Cross into the box. Ooh. Do 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 do. But yeah, Atalanta have equalised against Barca, so I think that would probably put Liverpool back on top, which it does. What game are you watching? Watching Man City and Club Brugge. Ugh. I need to check my accumulator. I'm sweating on goals galore. This is where it could all go wrong for Bruges. 3 changes. Anna says, when will the first episode of the podcast be? And, chance for City. Off the line. It's already out, Anna. So the first episode, if you click the link in the live chat, it'll bring you to the page. It's already out. Hit the subscribe button. It's on YouTube and Spotify. Are the full episodes, and obviously we're working on getting it onto Apple and Amazon Music at the moment. And yeah, you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter as well. The Trident MUFC is the handle on all the socials. And yeah, we've got some clips and all up there as well. Which podcast is Finn? New podcast Finn started with some other content creators. The Trident, it's called. Man United podcast. Link is in the live chat there. Yeah, Real Madrid went 2-0 up against Brest, so that would have been an early cash out. An early payout, sorry. Oh, God, excuse me. Tired. Bruges are kind of running out of steam here. Like myself. Yeah, 3-1 City. Savinho. Good goal. Does really well. Takes it on his chest on the run and buries it. Right. Ladies and gentlemen. City are through. Bastards. I'm going. Fuck this. Thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I appreciate it. I love you all. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. Go check out the new podcast, The Trident. Link is in the live chat there. Yeah, there's no point sticking around here. See, you're true. We were coming on hoping they wouldn't qualify, but they have. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you during the week. Take it easy. Good luck.